Oh,
That's
well,
okay. I've got I'll be able to breathe fire in a couple of levels, so.
Anyway,
human
so
flamethrower.
y'all were splitting up.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, Talos and Variel, after killing the rats and taking the sword off this poor guy and laughing at him because you're a class act.
Whoa.
There
We
was a
won't go
turn up
there.
ahead. There was a turn up ahead.
Wait, do I see Talos taking that sword?
The ways you don't really have very good eyesight, I don't think. Do you have low light vision?
I think he does.
It'd be under racial traits.
I do if he doesn't, if you want.
Well, yeah, but you're not paying attention.
Okay.
While you do that, I'll be right back. Gotta take care of something. Oh, he doesn't have low light vision?
No, he doesn't have low light vision. He just has regular vision.
Okay. So, recording again?
Yeah, we're back on.
All right. So, Kyras or Talos and Variel, sorry. Talos and Variel, after you loot your new toothpick, you do see a turn up ahead at the end of the path past the corpse. As far as you can gather, you do see a little blood splatter leading up to the corpse. As far as you can gather, he came from that direction, or he got jumped.
All right. Keep going.
Right, as you make your way down to the new path, and you find more blood smeared across the walls, the occasional innard, the occasional thing that very clearly should be inside a human body.
Looks like we're going the right path.
So I'm assuming the two of you were just going to keep going forward.
Oh,
Back with the intrepid duo of Kyras, the power couple of Kyras and Vladius. I imagine the two of you have opted to leave behind the broken bones and continue on your way.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I had to mute myself. Something got caught in the throat.
Hmm.
Anyway, I can't GM if I can't speak. But, yeah, you continue on your merry way, and you find another path, or a little turn up ahead.
We're just gonna run into each other.
Although you do notice the gore is getting a bit more frequent, as are the number of broken bones.
Is it the same on the other side? I guess we wouldn't know.
You
We
don't
wouldn't
know.
know that.
Yeah, even if the others were at that point, I wouldn't tell you. So, Talos and Variel, you continue to make your way down, and as you take steps not to trip on any dismembered body parts.
Can I get a perception check to see how bad a shape this is going to be?
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a perception. Like, what do you mean?
Like, to see exactly how bad of a dreading feeling I'm getting from this.
Guys, that'll be great. We're gonna get a flanking bonus at this rate.
Sure, give me a perception. Of Vladius.
I just realized nobody hired us to do this. We're not gonna get paid anything
Oh,
other than loot.
Well, honestly, we don't really need to pay as long as we get to loot.
Right.
I'm just hoping there's a giant body count of people in here with lots of solid armor.
Oh my gosh. You're a monster.
So Vladius, you've got that chill up your spine. The last time you actually can't remember the last time you felt this anxious. Like, even when you had to go solo against 5 bandits last week, you were not this concerned. Although
He wasn't ever solo, but
he had to spend a good couple minutes fighting by himself while Kyras dealt with his problems. But regardless,
yeah, that's true.
Your concern might largely be because when you were fighting the bandits, the corpses that were around were made by you and the group and were fresh. This looks like whatever got a hold of these things. It was not gentle.
They forgot their safety word.
It looks like things got to a whole new level. It went from pleasant to not very much so.
But so the 4 of you continue making your way to the point, and sure enough, you do link back up.
Enemies.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
found a lot of blood down this path. How about you
Yeah,
guys?
we found a ton.
You
down
got
this path.
no idea.
But as the 4 of you, you're on your way back, and you're a good few feet apart when all of a sudden another scream rings through the tunnels.
Can I use perception to try and figure out which direction?
Oh, no need. Out of it. Up from the path around here, you see another man come running.
Does he
is
have
not
a
in
blue
good-
sash?
Yes, actually.
All right, guys,
Okay.
keep the swings above the waist. I just want that sash for Steve.
Wait, we're
Can I
not
take a
gonna
pot
attack
shot
this
at his
guy.
head?
This guy's
hold
running
on.
for his life.
Listen up. We had a contract to take care of the gang problem in this city, and apparently we let one slip through the cracks.
Let 2 slip through the cracks.
That's true.
I stand in between them so they don't attack him.
You can't stand in between us.
I'm gonna take a
I-
shot. My crossbow is loaded.
Hold on. As you line up the shot, all of a sudden, something comes. He keeps running down. He stops and pauses for a second to look back from the direction he came, and then he just keeps running back down this way. Unfortunately, he doesn't get very far as what appears to be as this big red lump gets thrown at him and just comes crashing down on top of him.
I think we might have bigger fish to fry here.
Well, that's too big for me. Let's get out of here.
I swear,
glad
if
you're on
you
a
drag
leash.
me back down that tunnel, you coward.
All right, so a red lump was thrown at the guy.
Was it the body?
Something tells me that was a body at one point.
All right. Well, let's see where the guy. Well, let's go to the direction where the thing was thrown.
Wait, let's get that guy's sword and stuff. Alright.
Afterwards.
Alright.
Wait,
What-
is
what-
he?
Unless you want to finish him off, make sure if he's
What
not dead.
what
so you
happened
can
to the guy?
What is his
all-
status?
All we know is he got hit
Well,
with something. Did he
He's
die?
alive, and he's squirming and screaming. He's not having a good day right now.
Like, is he
But-
melting?
No, actually. He's trying to squirm, and you notice that the thing he's trying to squirm out from underneath has clothes on and a blue sash.
Oh.
I give him
We
a drink
missed
of
3
my
of them.
flask.
3 of them.
Jeez. This thing's doing our job for us.
All right. When we're done with this little cleanup op, we're doing another sweep through town.
Oh gosh.
But as he tries to wriggle out from underneath the corpse, he looks back at the direction he came and lets out another scream as he points. And it's not hard to see why. I've got to make this thing bigger.
It's not that big. It's only 10
Mary.
feet wide. Oh, and okay.
It's this
Yeah.
lanky, underfed thing, and long, oversized claws dragging on the ground, big eyes just glowing in the dark.
You won't
its
like me when I'm
maws-
angry.
Its It's a big maw of crooked pointed teeth drips with blood and entrails.
Huh.
Hey, Kyras, when was the last time you said a letter to your mom?
Ah. I throw him at the guy.
It is at this point I wish that Kyras was behind us so I could send Variel right there, have Kyras move forward, and then me be right there. So
we
we
still
could
get in
have
position.
have the shield wall.
We can still get in position. All you have to do is right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Right?
One person benefit.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah, only Variel would get the full benefit from it.
Alright.
But as it looks down at its at the poor gang member, it looks up it sniffs the air a bit before looking around and notices the four.
Nobody move. Its vision is based completely on movement.
Wait,
Let's
really?
kill it.
How would you know?
Have much experience with trolls, do you, Vladius?
I don't know, do I?
What would I need to roll to figure out what kind of monster this is?
Knowledge engineering?
I don't think any of you have that, but
I do. I
go
know
ahead
for
and
a
give me
fact that
any
I do.
Go ahead and give me any general knowledge skill, like
Yeah.
knowledge dungeoneering will work.
Gladius has
nature may
knowledge
also work.
engineering.
All right. You deduce just from the sheer state this thing's in, like, both in terms of how it looks generally underfed, pale skin, ignore the fact the token's green, incredibly pale skin, looks like most of its matted black hair is fallen out by this point. As well as just the fact of where you found it, you deduce this is an actual sewer troll.
Huh.
That is a very hungry sewer troll.
Maybe
Very
that's-
hungry sewer troll.
Well,
Maybe
you
it's
also
just-
know that trolls, as a rule, are basically constantly hungry.
Oh, okay.
Comes to the territory of being a giant creature. As does the cannibalism, by the by.
It's not exactly cannibalism.
Well, as does the eating of intelligent life.
Okay, so I guess let's attack it.
Or should we wait?
Why would we wait?
And see what it's going to do to the guy right in front of us.
Oh god.
I imagine Variel just wants to go ahead and say he wants to be able to say he shanked a troll to death.
I'm just gonna do that.
All right.
What does this thing get on initiative? Oh, okay then.
Oh,
Go off.
smokes.
Do I know whether or not trolls run in packs?
From your understanding, you've never heard of any incident of that. Granted, you have no personal experience, only from what you've read and heard from the adventurers who frequented the tavern you used to run at before you snapped. But
Okay.
as far as you can remember, trolls really only ever travel alone.
Watch this be a baby. Mom and dad are gonna come get
But turn order: Troll, Vladius, Talos, Variel, Kyras. The gang member has gotten up and run further down the hall, quite content that the four of you have distracted this thing.
I use my magical powers to open up a time portal, pull out a gun with a tracker round, and I shoot that gang member.
You
Why
should
did
have
you
let
not
me
use
shoot
it
him.
on this guy?
I don't think you can make that. Sorry.
Can I shoot him while he's running away?
No.
That's fine. You have limited ammo, and trolls regenerate, so...
I'm going to set that guy on fire. I am pissed off I can't make that shot.
Actually,
You
this should
could
be a
set the
good
troll on
idea.
fire if you felt like it.
Remind me how trolls regeneration works.
They regenerate every turn, a certain amount of health every turn, but fire and acid will damage from fire and acid don't regenerate.
I'm going to set that troll on fire.
Alright.
Sounds like a good way to do it.
All right, so troll comes further out, comes all the way out into the hall, gives a little scan of the four of you, and well, going from this thing's perspective, it is decided that the tiny bundle of fat is probably the best. It's probably the most attractive thing to chew on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can you pull up my character sheet real quick?
I don't want to do this, but it makes the most sense to me considering the other three are covered head to toe in metal and you are very fat.
And covered in hide.
You basically look like a little pig.
We'll get his
It's under
we'll get his
four.
attention once we
Where
look
is it
at
for?
him a little bit.
Deity. Yeah.
It was Camellia, wasn't it?
Yep. I am going to yell her name and set that troll on fire.
Gladius
Your
just
turn,
got
buddy.
religious.
Ah, come on.
Sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
Troll makes a big swipe and
Ooh.
it misses.
Probably because
I
I'm
meant-
so damn short.
Well, yeah. I imagine Camellia would take a good deal of credit, though.
Hmm.
This is the second campaign I've run where a character suddenly found religion in a time of crisis. But, okay. Alright, who was next? Oh, Vladius was next.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You can take a 5-foot step back without getting attacked.
I'm
Provoke an
going
attack
to.
of opportunity.
I'm going to do that first.
Alrighty.
Now he's still tied to the leash. Does he have 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
does.
he's got
we got a
5
long
feet.
leash.
He's got 5 feet.
Okay. Just trying to keep it real,
Alright,
man. Just trying to keep
now
it real.
I'm going to yell Camellia's name and set that troll on fire. Enraged.
Well, you actually have no... Remember, that ability only lets you set something that's the size of fine on fire.
So can I
This
set the
is
hair on his arm on fire?
Or his head.
Or his head? His head would work too.
Or his crotch. His crotch.
I'm gonna say
Definitely
it
his
doesn't
head.
count 'cause I'm gonna say it doesn't count right now. It doesn't count as unattended right now. Just
Not like
because
he's
it's
scratching
attached to
down there.
something that's still alive.
This poses a problem.
It's attached to something that's alive and moving.
Light your
Alright.
arrow and shoot him.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
You could light your arrow on fire.
That's technically attended.
Oh.
Yep.
Use a torch then. Mm-hmm.
Don't have one.
Oh, dang.
Way too much, right?
Oh, all right.
Alright, yeah, you dig the crossbow bolt into him, the paw hit, the big clawed paw he swung at you with. But it lets out a roar, clearly not fond of the thorn you dug into him. Doesn't like that. I imagine it doesn't like its snack fighting back.
That's not a good sign.
Talos. So, Talos, would you like to say that you killed a troll?
I don't know. We'll see how I feel after this.
Alright, you come...
Honestly, I'm a little distracted by the large amount of bulldogs still down in this sewer.
I know, right? We missed 3 of them.
My OCD is kind of kicking in, and it's really pissing me
Wonder why
off.
a whole bunch-
We missed 3 of them, and this troll took 2 of them out
I
for
know.
us. We can still take credit, though. Because they're still dead.
We still take
Honestly,
credit.
considering it killed 2 of the bulldogs, I'm kind of surprised you weren't trying to recruit it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
its
they
went
first
after
reaction
Vladius.
is chew on me.
It did attack Vladius.
Of course, then again, isn't that everyone's first reaction?
I was about to say, and?
Do we have a
Aren't you,
bit? Can
aren't
we
you a
like
fugitive?
harness
Anyway,
this dude?
tell us. You come running up behind this guy, and you dig your spear into its lower back.
Really? I hit?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, your
What's
spear
the-
gets in pretty deep too.
Must not have a lot of armor.
It's stark naked, sans a loincloth.
Oh, okay.
It's also big, so that also
That
hurts
makes
it.
sense.
Oh yeah, what are the size modifications?
It's already factored in.
Oh, okay.
But this thing is big enough, it takes, I believe it'd take a -1 to its armor class.
Okay.
Alright.
And I do believe, whose turn is it next? Variel.
Well, the troll already went, so might as well just say, all right, everyone roll.
Yeah.
Alright, you come running up, but no such luck, buddy.
Okay.
Your sword can't quite
Oh,
get
yes.
Damn.
Oh, yes.
Oh my.
Kyras,
That thing's
So-
dead.
I never say this, but you're a saint. You are a drunken saint, and I hate you, but you're a saint.
So finishing my original sentence, Variel comes running up, but his sword can't quite get through the thick calluses of this thing. Kyras, meanwhile, hoists his sword into the air above his head.
He's like,
Let's
I
go.
got this.
Lets out a drunken belch that I'm fairly certain was supposed to be a battle cry, and cleaves through the troll, head to toe.
Taste the wrath of Atlantis.
And it's ruined. Right there.
I can't tell if that was in the voice of Aquaman or if that was in the voice of Mermaid Man.
If it was Aquaman, it'd actually be imposing.
Definitely Mermaid Man.
That app.
I was thinking Aqualad.
It was definitely Barnacle Boy.
Oh, that was the sidekick was
Barnacle
Barnacle
Boy.
Boy? I forgot his
Article
Just to tell you how old the five of us are. Anyway, so you drop this thing and it just collapses into two halves as its innards fall to the floor from its now split open body. But yeah, you now have a bisected troll on the ground.
Quick, set
Worth
it on
noting.
fire before it regenerates.
Worth noting, the gang member comes back. He's like, you killed it. Oh, thank goodness you killed it.
Now can I shoot him?
No.
He keeps talking, largely ignorant of your threats. She's like, I can't believe this failed. I'll have to find some other way of dealing with this once I...
I'm gonna
What do
shoot
I
him.
do?
I stabbed him.
I'm definitely gonna shoot him.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Okay.
I take the rope off of him and I lasso him. And then tie him up and make him
Too
answer
late.
questions.
Does he have the cognitive ability to do that?
I stabbed him.
Why? Why?
All right.
We were given a mission, and we will complete it.
Oh my gosh. He was going to give us information. We're going to have nothing to go off of now.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Think of all the stuff we'll get to kill now.
Before you stab him and he gets a crossbow bolt to the face, he looks up and says, "You! We want this troll down to... God damn you! You can't even a troll can't kill you properly."
See? See?
We
The
still
bulldogs are
want
trying to
to-
rise up again.
Immortal.
All right. Those are his final words before he dies.
Alright.
You should give him an armor class of like, from now on, you should add plot armor. Give them an armor class of 50 so that we can actually hear what they're supposed to say.
I don't even like it when I see it in fiction. What makes you think I'm gonna do it? I might be a hypocrite.
Can we go to the right real quick and check out that nest?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Or I'm assuming is the nest.
All right, well,
Well, it was full of blood and gore. So it was either a nest or a feeding area.
No, I'm just saying he can't really
he
go.
means this room.
Yeah, you can't really go more up than that.
Well, Talos, you duck into this room the troll came from, and sure enough, this appears to be where the troll set up nest. There's a bunch of dead bodies. You get a feeling it's the remaining people who went missing, as well as quite a few dire rats, and even a few more bulldogs.
Alright, good. How many short swords?
3.
Plus the one that we killed.
That's right. Let's not forget the one that was outside.
And the one that got hurled at the one that was outside.
Yeah, no, the sword for that one is just lying around in the room.
Okay.
But, I should probably mention, Kyras and Variel, give me perception checks.
Okay. I was right. This was the sun. Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
They noticed nothing.
Well, actually, Kyras, you've promptly shut down in one of your little fits. I think you're busy basking in your feat of strength.
I'm like doing, which way to the beach?
Bro, do you even lift?
Do you even sword day?
But Variel, you're standing there. You hear something moving around. You look down, and you could swear you saw the intestines of the troll moving back into its stomach.
Can I set it on fire now?
Yes, you may set hairs on fire now, Vladius.
I can set the hair on the back of the head on fire, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do pubes.
Alright. While you're doing that, can I just whack the guy some more?
What, the troll?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. You just start raining blows as you panic watching the troll start to stitch itself together.
Exactly.
And now its head is on fire, but problem is, being in a sewer, it's rather damp, so the fire's not really spreading very far. It occurs to me, we should probably explain how Vladius is setting this troll on fire.
So it all started with one night at a bar.
I just assumed he prayed to some goddess and she, rained down fire. Or in
Not
this case, lit a match.
Not entirely inaccurate.
I pour
You're
some
on the
of
right
my
track.
I pour some of my snake venom on the fire to try and spread it.
Don't pour it directly on the fire. You're going to put it out.
That's enough to cause, an explosion inside of this tunnel.
All right.
I will admit that the idea of pouring alcohol around the fire is actually helpful.
I agree. It's a good idea, but not on the fire.
Yeah. I thought it was thought the snake oil would be, or the snake venom would be so flammable that it could even handle that.
Back to the explanation. Vladius, would you care? Would you care to do it?
So it all started with me getting pissed off in a bar. And then I prayed to the goddess of the hearth, halfling goddess of the hearth. And she was so senile from having no one pray to her, she actually recognized me, and now I can set things on fire.
In effect, he has the ability Wild Magic, which lets him use a simple spell 3 times as a spell-like ability. In this case, he has the spell Spark, which lets him ignite small flammable objects.
Like trolls?
Like troll hair.
Gotta be specific. It's all in the wording, man.
Okay, so while Variel's making sure the regeneration is not progressing, Kyras is spreading alcohol, and Vladius has somehow summoned fire.
He is exercising his new mutant ability, yes.
As at this point in time, I'm gonna walk back in the room and just be like, "What are you guys doing?"
It's coming back together, man. It's coming back together.
Well, we're just gonna have to wait for the fire to reach the alcohol at this point.
Oh, I was thinking we start hacking off limbs here.
I thought you were doing a pretty good job.
Yes, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Well, we'll go ahead and cut past that point. Suffice to say, you did eventually, after some time and repeated dismemberments, you did eventually immolate the whole troll, and then realized that maybe setting something twice the size of a grown man on fire inside a sewer wasn't the best idea.
What happens after the fire spreads?
Nothing much, but you realize that there is very little place for the very foul-smelling smoke to go.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, heck, we're in the sewer, so we're probably gotta have some kind of tough stomach as it is. But fair enough.
But, yeah.
All right,
Nobody else.
so from what we gathered, the thugs are back in town, and they brought some trolls. Let's go clear them out. Let's go south.